Welcome back everyone to the Complete Pineleaf. We are heading down into this not so lovely area where we got more of these crazy Glavznaga skirmishers that are always a pain to fight. Well, at least those crazy mushroom spores, I've never quite figured out what they do. But it is time for us to kill a few of these skirmishers, unfortunately, as well as some others, and to find out what's at the bottom here. Hey, what can I actually do to kill this thing quickly enough? Never quite know. Now, let's see, where were we? This way next. Wow, get the skirmishers quickly. The trouble is that means we're going to be running into... I actually killed that one in time. Good. Plenty of skirmish. Here's a warrior. And anyway, every Glavsnog I kill is going to help with the deed here because I still have probably a lot more of these things to kill in the end. 153 of 200. Yay. I found the bottom. Well, I presume that's technically the bottom, but I'm not needed to go down that far. And fortunately, I've been running to more warriors than skirmishers of late. So I don't have to run to more of those stupid mushroom fungus totem things that they like to bring up. I believe I need to go this way to... Oh, boy. Gotta be careful there or I might fall over. I'm sure there's at least one time where I have done exactly that. Here we are. There is... Growloon the Carrog. Well, this should be... I'm supposed to be staying near the stone anyway, right? So, let's put this onto the... That's a much smaller barrel than the one I put in the other places. I hope it's able to do what's need to be... He's only a signature! Why on earth do I need the... Does he turn into an elite if you get too far from the barrel or something? Let's see. Oh. I was just getting ready to check to see what debuff was on him. See what would help there, but unfortunately, he died before I could finish the job. Well then, let's head back up. I've taken care of that Karog that was down there.
Growloon the Kyrog is defeated, but others of his kind may appear.
We are fortunate, Pineleaf, that Growlon the Kyrog, diminished as already he was, could be weakened further by the light of the barrel you used to draw him forth. No longer will his presence scar the gardens of Bazunkar or spread out into the wider Moria. I worry that more and stronger of his kind may lurk in the deep places, but there is little enough we can do about that if that is true. I am delighted to have helped in fighting this source of rot, Pineleaf. May the dwarves have learned a lesson in this. Yeah, that they can be defeated. We know what kind of lessons dwarves like to learn on that matter. Let's see. Oh well. Let's see what Cornothiel will say. Alright, I took care of that.
It will be some time before these gardens recover, but recover they will.
Well, that's good to hear. Yes, you have done well, Pineleaf, and I'm pleased that you have helped save the dwarves from their own hard-headed determination to delve where they should not. A dwarf of the Iron Garrison came to speak with Orvar while you were in the depths. I believe he has a message for you. Oh, yeah? Oh, what's that? What's the message, Orvar?
That was no great task for you, was it? These elves worry for nothing.
Yeah, finally, if it was no great task, why should Corinthia lad Niflig worry so greatly about sealing away Buzakar when you so ably defeated Gwarulan the Karog? And now this passage can be of great benefit to the dwarves. All right, Shadow Piercer. Yeah, now, unfortunately, I do prefer ones though that change the type of damage it does.
Broeen has not been the same since he was returned to us.
Yes, the messenger sent by Broin was very clear, and we should deal first with the corruption here in Buzakar. Yet, once that is done, his master desired greatly that you visit him again in the peaceful path, located in the mustering hall east of Suldum to the west of the stone hall, Endurance Way. Yes, if you will allow me this, Pineleaf, I must tell you that Broin has not been the same since he returned from his little ordeal. It is no fault of his own, of course, for he endured much in the watery den of the Watcher. Curse is that name. But the son of Broger may be now a little touched in the head. And then to lose his cousin Bori by the forces of Mazog? It can't be helped. Treat him kindly and with patience, Pineleaf. But if the request he makes you seems a little peculiar, you'll at least know the cause. All right, let's go and find out what's up with Broing. Hello there, Broin. You sent for me?
Buzengar is safe, but what of Bori? My cousin remains still a captive of Mazog.
My messenger returned from Buzakar with the news that you were in the depths trying to end the corruption that was found in the passage. I see that you were successful. I can't understand why we waste so much effort on such insignificant tasks while my cousin Bori languishes in the dungeons of Mazog. Why still do my father's dwarves mine while Bori is held? He may not still live, but if he does, just as I endured the watery den of the Watcher, could it not be that every hour we waste brings him closer to death at the hands of the orcs? And still no one does anything. My father asked me to search for records of mine nodes in Khazad-dûm, but I can't bring myself to do such useless work. If you will do my plays, I can continue trying to think of some way to help Bori. Look at these records in any of the old archives of the Great Delving, the Chamber of Wisdom, Knowledge, or Deep Thought, or in Katub Zahar. Well, I'll find one of them. I think we'll try this one. The Chamber of Wisdom. See if we find any wisdom in here. Here's a box. I have found mining records, but they contain some curious information. What's this curious information? Silvertine, 2 and 20 on the west side, middling. Silvertine, 6 over piling on the west side, rich. Commissioned for work on Hadad-dûm expired 3rd June. Records sent to Kedar Harzam Harazgon concerning lapse of rights on exercise and construction of the arches. Melko Stonecarver commissioned for detailed work on the rear wall of Rushdunal during the night time for completion of Zerthruk. Special instructions withheld by order of Dirin. Redhorn 4 and 10 middling and Redhorn 5 and 10 middling. Now, how is my character supposed to know that this Melkov Stonecarver commission thing is of anything peculiar? But, oh well. I guess insightful. I found the records you wanted, Brian.
Yes, the mining record's fine. Wait, what is this?
Do you understand what you found, Pineleaf? Ha 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 ha! These are not simple mining records at all. These pages may hold the key to rescuing my cousin Bori. Listen to this. Melkoff, a stone carver, commissioned for detailed work in the rear wall of Rushdurinal during night time for the completion of Zur's special instructions withheld by order of Dirin. The word Rushdurinal drew my attention, Pineleaf, for that is the name of the throne of Dirin, the very throne that Mazak has claimed for himself. To then see the name of Zurzuch, or Secret Road, could be that this dwarf, this Melkov stone carver, was tasked with creating a secret passage out of Durin's throne room for the king to use in the event of danger? If this passage was completed, it might be used to gain access to Mazag. It might be used to rescue my cousin Bori. Ooh. Oh, and it might be useful if I take a item.
You must search the workshop for plans. I will stay behind. There is too much to do.
Of course there is, of course, yes. Melkoff Stonecarver was renowned for much of his work, though I have never heard of this secret road. Well, it is supposed to be a secret, of course. Yes, its inclusion in these records may as well have been an oversight by a scribe of Durin's day, but he may have given us what we need to wrest my cousin from the grasp of Mazog's forces. Mazak has entrenched himself in the great fortress of Zabagathal, surrounding himself with orc warriors. But if a secret escape passage was constructed in the rear wall of Rushdurno, we might be able to sneak into the fortress unobserved. Melkoff Stonecarver's workshop was recently uncovered. Wow, what a coincidence! But no dwarves were left to guard it. Who could have suspected how important it might become? Take the western exit from the peaceful path, and once you come out into the mountainside, turn west and climb up the short slope. Yeah, you stay here. There's so much work to be done. I will come with you on the next adventure, I promise. You should travel to the workshop alone in order to maintain secrecy. Yeah, bro. Yeah, sure. Now, I think I better get into something warm and head outside because it looks like things are going to get chilly here.
The workshop of Melkoth Stonecarver may hold the key to freeing the dwarf Bori from the clutches of Marzok. There is a rumor of a secret escape passage from the throne room of Durin, and knowledge of it may be found among Melkoth's possessions.
Ooh, let's find out. Any word? Nope. He doesn't even say, warning, there are goblins down here or something like that. Well, let's look at this stack of papers. Maybe it'll say something. Nothing useful. Oh well. Take care of the goblin. Who goes there? Justice Hobbits? Hey, do you know anything about... no, I better not say it. It'll be a security issue, I think, for me to tell him what I'm looking for, I think. Shielded goblin. Shielded by what? Shielded from the cold? Well, no, definitely not shielded from the cold based on the lack of clothing on the upper body there. Oh, okay. He does have a shield. I'll agree with that. There you go. Anything here? I suppose I have to go in deeper. I still haven't found anything, but looks like I found an important location. These orcs are probably trying to keep themselves warm. They don't seem to be doing any work or anything like that. Well, they are orcs after all. But I think that the main reason they're here is just to keep warm, because I could understand wanting to keep warm in this place. And That's how you know who's in charge, because those in charge get to be in a nice warm place. You alright? I think that's the way it works. And this must be the assistant of whoever's in charge then. Because there's absolutely no sign that they're trying to work this as a forge or anything like this. But as a heat source, well, that's logical. Anything in here? Anything? Nope. Well, this is the... I'm getting rather low on places to look. Wait, ooh. Zerthr. Aha! Found it! I think I found what you're looking for, Broin.
You've done it, my friend. You've done it.
Look at these drawings. This is clearly Zabagathal, which means that these hallways here connect to Rushdurnal and... See this tunnel here? I would wager all the treasure in House of Doom that this passage appears in no maps save this one. Now, where can we gain access to this passage? Zertrch, the secret road? If we follow it this way, huh? What? Unless I read this wrong, Pineleaf, it seems that Zertrch connects to Buzakar. Can this really be? Wait, wasn't I just there? Oh, aha. Well, I'll just take that.
You must walk the secret road. I wish I could come with you, but I cannot.
I thought you were going to be in my next adventure. Oh well, how many fates must have entwined for the Iron Garrison to break open the entrance to Buzakar just when we needed Pineleaf? If the secret road was built, you will find the entrance to it deep within Buzakar. It must be important to something happening this day of all days. Uh, yeah. Look, there's still much to do. Well, I am needed here. We will fight again together in the next adventure. Yes, the next adventure. Return to Buzakar, located in the southwest of here, in the southeastern corner of Tharach Bazan, and speak with Orvar and Bellhammer. He will accompany you along to Zertaroch if it exists, though he should be your only companion in the interest of secrecy. It is, after all, the secret road, right? All right, let's head back to Orvar. Hello there, Orvar. I've got a message from Broin.
You say there is a secret way behind the walls of Sabbatgathal?
Yes, in Dinted Rushdurnio, where Mazog has set his throne. I don't know, Pineleaf. Sounds unlikely to me. Yes, this is all well and good, but why isn't Broin coming along to this errand, Pineleaf? If you ask me, he's still not over his experience into the watery den of the Watcher. It seems to me that Lord Broger has been trying to give his son trivial tasks to coax him from his brooding, and it has yet to work. Broin will not be himself until he's able to conquer whatever clutches him. No matter. If you descend once again into the depths of Buzankar, where you stood against the Gwaluan the Karog, and can find the entrance to Zerthroch, I will join you on the other side. Very well. I'll be looking forward to seeing you. Let's get down there. Now, here's my question. If this is the entrance to the secret area, wouldn't the orcs know about it? Because I would think that they know it comes in and out of here. Well, I guess we're going to find that out, if that's the case, in the next episode of The Complete Pine Leaf.